Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It is Karen. If you're new here, come on in. It is lovely to see you, to have you join us. Today we have got the little tips all ready to go because we're going to be doing a really sweet set, which I have titled Butterfly Dreams. So I'm going to be using some beautiful products, and first up is this one here called Fresh Water. I'm going to be doing 2 of the nails in Fresh Water. Beautiful bright blue, and you know, this one here, it would be good for, you know, spring, summer, winter. It's a really good all-round blue color. To me, that would be a staple to have in your collection. So if you are a Madam Glam lover, get that down. And another staple, talking of another staple, perfect white as well. By the way, I've done 2 coats of the Fresh Water, and I will be doing 2 coats as well too of the white. And then the central nail, which we will get to in a minute, is going to be a little bit different, because in this nail we are going to do an ombre. Now, I have also done an ombre last week, last week's video, and that was actually on a hand. So if you want to see what it's like actually doing it on a real nail, go check out that video, because that will give you an idea of how to do it. Sometimes it's easier working on the tips, but when you go to do it on a natural nail, it can be a little bit more trickier because you have things to think about, like your side walls, cuticle areas. So if that's something that you struggle with, go check out that video. But as usual, I'm just running through the ombre here. I'm doing a 3-tone, and I've started off with the white, and then a kind of mid-tone, and then working down into that Fresh Water. This is the second layer as well too, and I just work it until I am happy with it. Bear in mind that it's usually the second layer before you will actually see it look really good, if that makes sense. This here is Nail Sugar Ethereal. It is a beautiful iridescent sparkly glitter, and what I'm doing here is I'm putting down some base coat. I've cured that ombre. We've done our 2 layers, and as you can see, once you put the polish over it, it just brings the ombre all together. And what I'm going to do is, using a little brush, I'm going to do like a bit of a swoosh on this. I want this set to be really sort of whimsical and ethereal, a kind of sort of way. So this glitter is just perfect for it. Another staple to have. I absolutely love it, and I'm going to use it more actually because it is one of those glitters that I do reach for quite a bit. It is a beautiful mix and is brilliant to encapsulate in gel as well too. So yeah, so once that's on, we give it a cure, and then I'm just going to encapsulate it in, this is actually a builder sort of in a bottle. So yeah, once we encapsulate that, we're going to go in for a cure. Okay, so moving on to our next design, I've put some of that Fresh Water onto my little palette there, and using, this is a Madam Glam detailer. I wanted a detailer that was a little bit thicker, although I must say I do prefer using the thinner one, but went with this one this time. And yeah, we're just going to be doing a smile line, just painting that on first, and then going in. I did cure that, just sort of like a flash cure, and then I'm just going in then just with the brush and painting on the rest of it, just to sort of fill it in a little bit quicker. This is going to be, we're going to put some more of that ethereal over it, as you'll see in a minute. So I wasn't sort of like, I wasn't too worried about doing the 2 coats. I just kind of wanted a bit of a blue base for the ethereal to go on. So this is some base coat that I'm just putting on over that. And this is going to serve 2 purposes. Firstly, I'm going to apply the ethereal to it. As you can see here, I am just working all around that sort of extended smile line there. I'm just placing on the glitter as and where I want it, and then I will cure it, and the base coat as well will be perfect for applying the decals because it'll give it a really nice tacky layer to apply them to. When you're working with decals, as you'll see in a moment, it's always best to work with a that sort of like the tackier layer on, because it grips hold of the decal that little bit better. So you know, so it just sort of comes off the stamper a bit better. That's if you're obviously using the stamping technique, which I do. And this here is the first decal going on, and this is from the Aquarelle water decals, and it is a little aquarelle rose that I thought was really pretty, and I like the colours for this set. So I'm just stamping it in the middle, and then I'm going in then with, as you can see, I'm just pressing that down there. I'm going in then with some of the Monarch butterflies as well too. These are also on the website. And again, I just place that onto my stamper, wait about sort of 10 seconds after I've applied the water to the back of it, and then I remove that backing and I just stamp it into place. And it's as simple as that. That is it. And then you can just very, very, very gently just tap down any little edges that's actually sort of, you know, on the decal. So yeah, it is literally as simple. I think that's me sort of removing a little bit of glitter that had got on to the tacky layer. So I'm just going to go over this now, top coat it. I usually like to do a base coat. I like to do a base coat first, and then usually encapsulate in the thicker. But this is the other nail as well too, because they're very similar, but I just wanted to do sort of 2 little butterflies sort of fluttering in this, just to give it just something a bit different. It's very, very similar to the other nail. We've got the ethereal smile line, which is looking beautiful, and yeah, I just wanted to add a couple of extra little butterflies on this. So yeah, and just take care there as well to round the edges as well. You want to make sure that you sort of get as much of that encapsulated as possible, if you know what I mean. And then we're just going over then as well to the fresh water nails. This is no wipe top coat, because I'm going to be using diamond dust to sugar over it. So you want to do that, any sugaring you want to do in a no wipe, because obviously that's kind of going to be the finished texture. So once I sprinkle that diamond dust over, it will go in for a double cure, and that's on both of the end nails as well. So I'm just tapping off the excess, and as you can see, I'm just very gently pushing in the edges there to make sure that we don't sort of have any rough glitter if we were going to be, you know, wearing those nails. So once that's out of the lamp, we can give it a little dust, and that is that design finished. And we'll have a look at the final result in just a moment. And there we go, guys, that is our finished look, our 5 little butterfly dream nails. They're so whimsical and fairy tale like, and I just absolutely love how the iridescent glitter gives it that kind of vibe. It is beautiful. And the little blue butterflies, I really, really like this set. I just think it's really pretty. And yeah, I think you can do a lot with that blue as well too. It's good for all seasons. So I hope you enjoyed this. Yeah, I hope you like this set, and thank you so much indeed for watching. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe, leave me a little hello down below, and I will see you all again next time. Bye.